I believe we're recording. I don't know. You tell me if it says that, if it's recording.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. Good evening, everybody. We're here. We're starting our training today. We're going to go. We know that we have a lot of new people joining our team, which is amazing. We're excited about that. And you know that we want to make sure that everybody has all the information that you need in order to be able to be successful in your business and everything that you do. But more importantly, we wanted to just kind of go over, ourselves a little bit about the step to success and kind of show a little bit about the party plan. So we're going to go on the step to success, and you've already taken, the opportunity, and you've already done step number 1, where you've already signed up either through the $9.99 deal or through the $59 deal to become a distributor. Okay, so basically what you're going to be receiving soon is going to be a little box, which you're going to see here in the step to success that you see here on the sharing screen. You're going to receive your little business builders kit that's going to contain your whole entire business kit with your marketing materials, your fat wrap, your wraps, your business cards, your blitz cards, and everything that you need. So basically, you've already done step number 1. With step number 1, there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. Hi, Sandra, how are you? With step number 1, you have to be aware of the following, okay? When you signed up, you also get your 1 month for $20 free for the website. And I know what Diana and everybody else has posted in the group, so the group is very informative, but this is, what we want to go over, as a whole in one particular video. When you sign up, you also get the $20 1 month, basically free for, for your first month of the website, which is your retail store. The retail store also, gives you the $20 gives you the retail store, which is your website that you created, and also your back office, which means that you're able to see what your distributors, if you're enrolling distributors, what your distributors are doing. You can train them with the training materials, and you can also see your clients, okay? So this is what the $20 actually entails, okay? Now, very important, when you join, there's going to be an option for you to get your auto shipping. Now, your auto shipping, what does your auto shipping does? The auto shipping does not start that particular month. So if you're starting this month, if you start last month, your auto shipping, if you started this month, July 5th, if you start now, your auto shipping is not going to run until the following month. So that means that on August 5th is going to run the next month. If you signed up last month at the end of the month, so you signed up on June 25th, your auto shipping now is going to run on the 25th for your web purchases which is your retail store and your e-suite, which is $20, plus whatever it is that you choose to get for your auto shipping. Now, why is the auto shipping, your personal auto shipping ADBV important? The reason why it's important is for many reasons. The one main reason that I actually see is that if you don't have the wraps, you're not really wrapping people, okay? So you're not really like showing people or telling people how this amazing wrap actually works, okay? That's one thing. So if you spend, okay, $120, which is your ADBV, on your 2 boxes of wraps, which is 2 bags of wraps like this, okay, you can actually either have 2 options. You can actually use one box for yourself, or you can sell both boxes and, make back the money that you invested. So I just call it as an investment money.
Anthony.
Now, all of this money right here that you invested, you can also, it's tax deductible. You can put it in your taxes. So at the end of the year, you can file for your taxes and put it as a business investment. Okay. So why is it ADBV important? Because this is how you're going to be commission qualified. Now, there's 2 ways you can be commission qualified. The one way is you having your ADBV, and the second way is for you to have your 150 personal volume sales, okay? This means that, whenever, somebody joins your business, every time that they join the business, every product has a volume point. So every time that somebody joins, for example, if they join with the wraps, you're going to get 54 points for every person that actually joins. If you get somebody that actually, joins because of a hair, skin, and nails, you get 33 points, and so on and so forth. So basically, those points accumulate, and those points go from day 1, July 1st, all the way to July 31st. That's when we do the month, okay? So basically, the reason why it's important for you to be commission qualified in either both ways It's either ADBV with your personal personal products, or you can do your retail products or your sales based on your sales for 150 points. Now, but why is it important to have your ADVs, Erica? Well, the reason why is because once you start building your business, and you're going to see on step number 3 is that you're going to see that, you're going to have, to have this, you're going to need to have this ADBV because of the fact that when you start building your business, you're going to have what is called fast track bonuses. And we're going to go over in a little bit, and we'll explain a little bit about that. But more importantly, what you need to do when you do step number 1, when you pay those $59 or the $9 or the $99, whatever it is, you're going to get your package. The second thing you're going to need to make sure that you've done when you did step number 2 is select or add your auto shipping every time, for the following month. The third thing to do when you sign up for your step number 1, immediately you actually get a distributor number, okay? You get a distributor number, you create your own password. Okay, just like anything else, when you start a business or you start a new company, the first thing they do is they ask you to complete a paperwork, and they ask you to complete that paperwork. When you complete that paperwork, you basically have to put in your social security number. You're an independent business owner with It Works Global, okay? What happens is when you have already your eSuite information, you have your user ID and your password, you basically have to go immediately. I mean, I would do it the same day if possible, for you to go inside the website. You go into your eSuite in your back office. They're going to send you an email with that information regardless. Go into the back office,
Erica,
confirm the email. Yes.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. Can you mute everybody?
Yes.
Because we hear the echo in the background and it's making it hard for everybody else. So,
yes.
thanks.
So you're basically going to need to go into your back office, and you're going to need to confirm your social security. Why do we need to do that? Well, the reason why we need to do that is because, we're 1099. So at the end of the year, at the beginning of January, when all the taxes information go out, you're going to need to have that tax information for you to file your tax details. So that's very important. The only way you're going to be able to get it is if you confirm that social security. Now, if you don't confirm that social security from the beginning and you start building your business with loyal customers or with distributors or whatever the case might be, and if you don't confirm that social security number, your commissions are going to be on hold. So even if you've made $100, $200 worth of commission, you're not going to get that commission until you don't confirm that social security. Why? Because they need to verify that your social security is the one that you indicated and that the address and that social security link is the correct one. It's literally going to take you 2 seconds. So it's very, 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 very important that if you started just recently, or if you just started yesterday, if you started last week, if you haven't gone back to your back office, that you go to your back office and you actually go in and just verify your social security. Super important. And then, take the time to look at the It Works University videos. The It Works University videos are short videos, very informative. They're not going to take you long. You can even do it while you're actually like going on the ride to work. On the train, you can actually look at them on your train, on your. Everybody has smartphones, so you can just go into the website and actually look at it. So there should be no reason why nobody has access to that. So it's very important that you actually do that, because that way it'll give you an idea on how to actually know what to do. I understand that we're here to help you, we're here to do all that stuff, but it's always good to go back to the company who they give you also a lot of more information on how to promote your business and or what to do next. So that is a broad information about step number 1. And now I am going to pass the mic on to Nina, and we're going to go about step number 2. And again, one thing that I always tell everybody is that the step to success is basically our business builder. I mean, this is the way that we build our business, and all you have to do is repeat it over and over and over again. So Nina, take it away with step number 2, please.
Okay, so as Erica said, there's only 3 steps to success. You already took the first step. You joined the team. So now you have one down, two more to go. The second step is to go ahead and sign loyal customers. Good night. Sorry. The second step is to go ahead and find 4 loyal customers. Now, yes, good night. I'm so sorry. So the second step is to get your 4 loyal customers. Now, I always recommend that as soon as you join, start working your business. Do not wait for your kid to get here, because the sooner you start talking, the sooner you start building, and the sooner you can go ahead and start getting all these bonuses. You can start off with, your sister, your brother, your best friend, your cousin. That's 4 people right there. Now, the cool thing about it is that for every 2 loyal customers that you get, you are going to end up getting what we call a wrap reward. Basically, that right there, that what Erica is circling, the wrap reward basically is a discount for you, where you can either buy a box of body wraps or a box of facial wraps for $25 instead of paying $59. Okay, now if you go ahead and you sell all those 4 wraps, you make pretty much a $75 profit out of a box that you only spent $25 on. And that could go either in the facial wraps or the body wraps. Now, right now, what they have going on right now is when you get your first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, the company is rewarding you with a $100 shopping spree. Okay, and you could use it whatever you want to use that has to do with it from the It Works suite. You can go ahead, order whatever it is that you want. Not only that, but from now until October 31st, when you also enroll your 4 LCs, not only are you going to get the $100 shopping spree, but you're also going to go ahead and be getting an entry into the It Works Jeep that they're giving away. And let me tell you, it's a pretty sweet ride. And it's easy. So as long as you have your 4 loyal customers, go ahead and get your $100 shopping spree. And if you end up being a distributor and you help that other person, if another distributor signs up under you, you're going to end up getting a $200 Fast Start Qualified bonus. And then your new...
Nina, how do we acquire... Let's stay on step number 3, because you're going to step number 3. Step number 2, you're going already to step number 3. We don't want to confuse the both. How do you actually go about... What are your recommendations? If I'm new right now, what would you tell me, Erica, what are the steps that you need to do in order for you to acquire 4 loyal customers? Would you recommend to have a wrap party maybe at the beginning to set up dates, or would you just recommend to do individual one-on-ones? What is your recommendation as far as, how do I go about doing the step number 2?
I would go ahead and start off first with family and friends. Start off with family and friends as far as, mom, brother, sister, cousin, or best friend, cousin, co-worker, sister. We all have family, and if you have that worry about my family, my friends are not going to support me, that's what social media is for. Everyone and their mother is on social media, so to go ahead and start getting your 4 loyal customers. Now, I do recommend you set up your wrap party as soon as possible. You don't necessarily have to wait for your kid to come in for you to go ahead and host your wrap party, because the distributor that you signed under will gladly help you set up your wrap party. Even if you're not local, we have done wrap parties for our newbies, via Zoom, via Facebook, however they feel like connecting. So, don't wait. Like I said, as soon as you join, start planning, start spreading the word out, and get your 4 LCs, get your bonuses, get your wrap rewards, and you're good to go.
Now, another question, do you need to have knowledge of what to say at the wrap party, or would the person that actually sponsor you will be doing or hosting your wrap party at the moment when you actually, host it?
Not at all, because when I first signed up, I signed up not knowing a single thing about It Works, yet alone the products, and my sponsor ended up actually being the one and you were one of them, ended up, doing my first couple wrap parties when I first had them. So no, just because you're a newbie, you don't have to think that you have to come in learning everything from the E-Suite and the backup. Listen, I've been in the company for almost 3 years, and I still learn things every day. Because they're all, you end up getting tips from somebody else. No, your sponsor will definitely gladly help you set up the wrap party. The only thing you have to do, though, is invite your guests. invite your guests, and then your representative will do the rest of the work for you until you start learning how to do it yourself, and you start picking up tricks and, you know, how to host it yourself. And then you go ahead and you train somebody else when you start growing your team.
Now, another question that I have, do you need to have your Blitz cards in order for you to start talking to people or start sharing with people, you know, about your business? So if I don't have a Blitz cards, then I basically don't talk about my business to anybody. Is that something that you would say that it's correct or no?
No, definitely not, because there's times that I've gone out and I grab, you know, I forget to reload my purse with Blitz. All my purses have Blitz cards in them. But there's times that I forget to reload in it and I run out. But that doesn't stop me from talking to people and asking them, hey, you know, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? And even though I get these funny looks, like, what is this lady talking about? What crazy wrap thing? You know, I start up the conversation and I either end up selling a wrap or signing a customer or welcoming a new team member.
Great. Now, what's another method of you actually promoting your business? Say, for example, do I need to have my kit with me? You said, no, I don't need to have my Blitz cards. What's another way that you can also, once I get my Blitz cards, once I get my promotional kit and everything, what's another way that we can promote the business, you know, without even having to say a word?
You're your own walking billboard. You're your own walking billboard. You can get, you know, you can go right to the E-Suite and, you know, right now they actually have on sale, you know, a couple of shirts. I actually got a long sleeve shirt that from It Works for only $18. And that shirt was going for like 30 something bucks before, you know. So to get yourself, you know, get yourself at least, you don't have to order every single thing, even though you're going to want to, because they have some really cute wardrobe. Mm-hmm. But would like do the same thing I did when I first started. I bought only one shirt and I wore that shirt every single time I went out, and people would ask me, what's that crazy wrapping, what's that It Works, why are you always wearing green? Or if you don't even want to buy a shirt, which I think I highly recommend you should, wear the colors. The colors are basic, they're simple. Everybody has something black, everybody has something bright neon green, everybody has some type of bling on, whether it's like a little flower, whatever it is. Wear the colors, and people are going to ask you, you know, that color alone, that bright lime green, that color alone, it grabs so many people's attention because you don't see that color, people wearing that color very often. When you wear it, you actually stand out. So, I mean, like I said, you're your own walking billboard. You're, you know, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. But at the same time, you got to put in your part as well. Promote yourself. Right. Just like when you promote a shirt and you got it from, I don't know, that says Miami Beach. You're promoting from Miami Beach, but you're not getting a dime paid to you. You know, but promote yourself. It Works. Crazy wrap. And they're going to ask you, what is that? What is that? And that's how the conversation starts. So you're your own walking billboard.
Right. Now, one last question about step number 2. The wrap rewards, are they only available the minute that you join, or is it an ongoing thing for distributors?
Amazingly enough, it's a forever thing. For every 2 loyal customers, whether you just signed up now or you've been in the company for 4, 10, 12 plus years, for every 2 loyal customers you will get yourself a wrap reward. And you, like I said, you can either use the wraps for yourself or flip it, sell the box, you know, sell the wraps individually at $25 each, and you just made yourself a $75 profit from only spending $25 with the wrap rewards.
Awesome. Now, I always say that one of your best business cards, this was also actually taught to me when I was in one of the conventions. One of your best business card is your Facebook page. So if you don't have a Blitz card, or even if you have a Blitz card, if you can walk out of there with becoming friends with that person that you Blitz, that's like a major plus. Because if you're one person, like, you know, like I was originally very afraid of talking to people about, you know, the wrap itself, or like showing them like before and afters and stuff like that, or whatever. You know, your Facebook page is your number one way that people can actually see, you know, on how this, you know, how the wrap works, and your before and afters, and your personal lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. So Facebook, if you can actually even Blitz somebody and actually walk out of there with their Facebook page, and then you becoming friends with that person, That's a major plus. That way you can actually follow up. They can actually see your promotions. They can see anything that's going on with your business itself. So that's how you actually acquire the step number 2. And it's honestly very, very simple. You know, you can also work when you're doing your step number 2, you can also work on your hundreds list. We have in the back office, when you obviously did step number 1 and you did the verification of your social security, under documents, you're able to download, first of all, you're able to download the step to success. And second of all, you're able to download the hundreds list. So while you're in your hundreds list, you can actually take out your hundreds list and just take a quick moment to kind of like just start putting down names of people that you think that this will benefit. And it not only has to be the wrap, guys. We have the wraps, but we're more than wraps. We have hair, skin, and nails. We have cleanse. We have vitamins. I mean, we have like a whole bunch of stuff that you can think of. You know, like we have defining gel. You know, that you can start thinking of. Oh, this. You know, my aunt. You know, she uses vitamins. She needs vitamins. So we like, instead of her buying the vitamins from somewhere else, she can buy the vitamins from you, and that becomes volume for you. Okay. So it doesn't precisely has to be the wrap. It could be any other product that we actually have and you can think of that your friends and families, or you know, your mom, your dad, or anybody that can use. Now, I say that you have to talk to your family members, especially because what happens is that if you don't talk to your family, you don't tell them that you're actually an Edwards distributor, what ends up happening is that they don't know and they end up buying it for somebody else.
Somebody else.
Okay? Or your cousins. If you don't tell your cousins that you're an Edwards distributor, they don't know and they end up buying it from somebody else. And then you come back and you say, why didn't you buy from me? And then they're going to come back and say, well, because you never told me you were an Edwards distributor. So, you know, if it's within the family, you know, I say you talk to them regardless of whatever it is. Because even if they don't buy you at that moment, eventually they're going to come back and they're going to come back and buy you something. So it's very important to talk, especially to your families, about your business and what, you know, the catalog, and show them, share a catalog with them once you have them. And that's how you acquire your 4 LCs. Most importantly, I would say that when you start, even before you actually get your business builder's kit, book a party and have two different dates. If people can make it to one, they can make it to the other, you know, and, you know, just all you have to do is just make sure that your upline, it's available for you, you know, for you to actually like work it together and do it together. And you don't have to do absolutely nothing. All you have to do there is just basically sit there and wait for them, you know, for you to view and see how they're actually doing it and take it as a training material. So we're going to go now to step number 3, which is, now this is where you go from newbie to Ruby. Okay. And basically, and step number 3 is you're bringing in people from either your 100 slits or from the people that you need that they also want to do, and they want to make an additional 200, 300, or whatever the case might be, whatever their goal might be at this point in time. People that want to do the same thing that you're doing, and you know, they want to join the business, do step number 1 and then do step number 2. So what happens in step number 3, when you have 5 people, and the reason why it says go Ruby is because when you have 5 people under you, and those 5 people precisely, you don't have to bring them all. You have to bring at least 3 people that are directly under your leg. And one of those people needs to bring 2 more people, and that goes your 5 people. And you'll see it here. One of those people that you actually bring needs to go executive, okay? And basically, it's just doing the same thing. It's a matter of repetition, guys. It's a matter of repetition. You do this step to success over and over and over and over. If you completed it the first time before the end of the month, just do it again, and just do it again, and just do it again. So what happens is that when you have people, friends and families, or even people that you don't know from social media or whatever it is, that they want to join your business, you're basically, you know, are bringing them into your organization. And the best part about it is that the company gives you the opportunity that when you help your friends and families or anybody that joins your business, help them do step number 1 and then help them do step number 2, okay, within the bracket of 30 days, and get them fast track qualified. When they become fast track qualified, that means that they have 2 loyal customers under them, okay, which means that they've completed step number 2, they completed 1 loyal customer and 2 second loyal customer here. That's when they become fast track qualified. When they become fast track qualified within the 30 days from the day that they signed up, okay, the company says, okay, because you helped them and you held their hands and you helped them become fast track qualified, then we are going to give you a fast track bonus. This is the reason why it's important to have, when you set up your step number 1, when you join the business, this is the reason why it's important to have your auto shipping on. Because if you don't have your auto shipping on and you start building your organization, you as a distributor, the sponsor distributor needs to have your auto shipping on, and the person who enrolled needs to have their auto shipping on too and be commission qualified. Then you are going to earn that fast track bonus, okay? If you don't have it, then you're basically missing out on money, okay? So this is the reason why it's very important for you to have your ADBV on, okay? So right now, the best part that we have is that Mark was really, really, really excessively nice, that not only did he reduce the price in tens last month, he also gave the opportunity for us to have, you know, an additional $100 when you help somebody go fast track, when you help go somebody, you know, be fast track qualified. So what happens? Let's say, for example, right now you bring somebody into the business, you know, that person comes in, they become fast track qualified. They become fast track qualified within the next 30 days, before the 30 days. Then instead of you getting $99, you're now going to get $200. Now, what's the beauty of this fast track qualified, you know, the fast track bonuses? The beauty of this is that you don't have to wait for the 15th of the month to get the commission. This means that every Friday, say for example, right now, somebody joined your business last week and they've already become fast track qualified today or tomorrow. On Friday, this coming Friday, you're going to get your $200 bonus, okay? Now, say for example, you right now, you have, you know, we have right now, since we had the promotion for $9.99, you have 3 people under you right now. Okay, and you know, those 3 people become fast track qualified. That means that they've obtained their 2 loyal customers, you know, and each one, you know, so because they obtained their 2 loyal customers, they are not fast track qualified. So you're now able to earn that bonus. So for each person that they became fast track qualified, you're going to get $200. Okay. So you're going to get $200 for this person, you're going to get $200 for this person, and you're going to get $200 for this person. When you do the math, that's $600 just on fast track bonuses, okay? Now, this person, executive, okay, this person that now is an executive, this person brought 2 people in their business. This person brings in, okay, 2 people, and they also become fast track qualified. Then this person, let's call it, you know, Jose, okay, Jose brings 2 people, Maria and Peter. Peter and Maria become fast track qualified within the first 30 days. Maria also gets $200, okay, for becoming, you know, for helping them do step number 1 and do step number 2. Now, once she has this, you know, she positions herself to an executive, she needs to have both legs, both particular people, both particular persons needs to be at a 400 level worth of sales in order for them to be a qualified leg, okay? This is why you see this right here, you see qualified leg and qualified leg. That means that this leg right here, this person right here needs to have 400 points, and this person right here needs to have 400 points. And then right here, in order for her to be executive, okay, she could be boxed in for executive, but she's not really executive until this leg number 1 and this leg number 2 becomes qualified leg, which means a qualified leg is 400 points. Hence, the reason why it's so important when we call out or when we shout out somebody that has 400 points, the reason why we do that is because 400 points, it's very important, you know? So, you know, 400 points, it means a lot. So, I mean, you have to have 150 points to be commission qualified, but you don't want to stop there, because what happens is that once you stop there, you know, your commission is, you know, it's not going to be as high. Remember, we work based on volume. The more volume you have in your business, the better your commission is. I mean, you could be a distributor and just a distributor without having anybody under you, but if you have a massive volume, you're going to have a massive check. It goes like this, guys. It's very simple. If you do a little bit, your check is going to represent a little bit. If you do a little bit more, your check is going to represent a little bit more. And if you do a lot more, that means that you're talking a lot more with people, you're getting more loyal customers in your business, you know, then obviously your check is going to represent what you're doing, okay? So that's how you actually go from newbie to Ruby, okay? From newbie, you start from the beginning, you pay your $99 or your $59 or your $10, whichever way, whichever promotion you were in, you paid it, okay? Step number 2, you gather your 4 loyal customers, okay, within the first 30 days. Right now, especially because if you do it within the first 30 days, you have the ability to earn that 1 entry to earn that Jeep, and you have that until the 31st of October. And then the step number 3 is, you know, go Ruby, which means go Ruby means like find 3 people, and out of those 3 people, 1 person, you know, wants to kick ass, take names, and wants to go executive, and you basically have 5 people. The 5 people you don't have to bring yourself. The 5 people do not have to be brought up on yourself. Out of those 5 people, that's the reason why it's important to have, you know, to have also those wrap parties, to have those you know, those we also call them sample parties, because a lot of people don't like to hear the word wrap parties or, you know, whatnot. So call them, you know, call them something different, or maybe just have a girls gathering and just go have facial parties or whatever, you know. And you never know, in those specific places and in those specific parties, you know, you're going to end up having loyal customers. You might complete already your step number 2, or you might have, you know, a step number 3 completed. So you have to take advantage of those parties, because you're like face to face with people, and you're actually able to like see people, and you're actually able to see the enthusiasm that people also have. Okay. So there you have it. This is basically what, you know, where our business is. This is a business structure. We work based on the simplicity. It's not difficult. It's not hard. It's just being able to talk to your friends, be able to go out there and just, you know, take away the fear and just go ahead and speak to people, you know, like even when you're like in the pastry shop, in the cafeteria, in the Serranos, or whatever it is that you have, this is where you're actually going to be building your business. And every time that you meet somebody new, you know, just go ahead and write their names down, put in what they were interested in. You know, if you're doing vendor spots too, I know Nina and myself, and, you know, we do vendors, you know, we do vendors events. You know, we have leads that we take from the vendors events, you know, and we communicate with them, and we write them down, and we write them in a hundreds list. This is another way that you can also market your business. So there's many, many, many ways that you can do it. In your business builders kit, you also have this little bracelet. This little bracelet has brought me business, because people are always like, you know, they're curious. So people are always curious, and it doesn't matter. I could be wearing a fancy dress, or I could be wearing my kickboxing gear, and I'm always wearing it. I never take it off. I never, ever, ever take it off. And when I'm at the bank, people ask me, oh, what is this? Are you, like, the first thing that they ask me, you know, how much weight you've lost? That's the first thing they ask me, believe it or not. So it market itself, you know, like it does really market itself. And it really just takes these 3 steps. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to like make it over, because it's already made for us. It's made simple. It's simplicity. And I'm going to stop this sharing, because I want to share with you guys real quick. I want to share with you guys the screen for the party pad. I know that Nina shared with us in a live video the party pad. But I want to just share with you real quick on how beautiful it actually looks. Oh, hold on a second. It actually stopped me. And listen, guys, this is like, I know this is something that maybe it's a little bit something that you can't do right now, but maybe in the future, if you can get at least one. I think Nina, it was like $10, was it? Like $10.
Yeah, you get a pack of 10 for $10. So basically they're $1 each.
Right. So this is our part.
You definitely have to get it, because the brochure catalogs are no longer available.
Right. So this is basically the party pad. It's a combination of the party pad itself and the catalog. So it's a combination of the party pad and the catalog. So it's a combination of both of them. So they kind of incorporated, which I think it's really, really awesome. So you just gotta, you know, especially for like us, that when we do like vendor spots, you have to know who to give it to, because you just can't be giving it out to everybody and just like kind of like people like trash it or whatever. This means money, you know. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you this much: I am very cautious as to who I blitz. And when I give a wrap, you know, when I give a catalog to somebody, and I give my business cards to somebody, and I give my blitz cards to somebody, I actually go to even the malls, and I actually go to the stores, and I say to the manager, listen, can I speak to the manager? And they'll say, yes, sure. And I tell them, listen, I'm having a customer, you know, special customer, what do I say? I'm having a special customer coupon giveaway or whatever it is. It's something like that. And I don't remember right now from the top of my brain. I always tell them, listen, and I would like to share a customer appreciation day. That's what I say. I'm having a customer appreciation day today, and I would like to share some of my blitz cards, some of my coupons with your staff. Is it okay for me to be able to leave it with you? But, you know, if you're going to give it to them, because, you know, this do cost me money. This is coming out of my own pocket. So if you're going to share with them, you know, which I would really appreciate it, then I can leave you the exact amount of coupons that you have on your staff. And believe me, nobody has ever told me no. Everybody's like, oh my God, yes, for sure. And then they tell me, you know, like how many staff they have. And in one place I've left like maybe 20, sometimes 10, sometimes 3. Depends on the store and depends on where it is. So, you know, I am not afraid to say to people, you know what, this actually cost me money. You know, if you're going to trash it, I'm not going to give it to you, because this costs me money. It really does. So you have to be really cautious. Maybe I'm too green, but that's just the way I am. But it does cost me money, and I make sure that I leave it with somebody that at least I know is going to share my blitz cards. And, you know, and the same thing now, we have to be cautious with our party packs. So just briefly, here, that's our you know, our history. Let's see if I can put it in here it is, in a slideshow. So here is basically our, you know, our history, you know, who we are. And it just, one of the things that I love about our business, and, you know, that Mark always, you know, comes out and says, you know, he was someone just like us. And he was looking for just an extra $500. You know, he was just looking to like be able to feed his family and give them, you know, an extra freedom. And, you know, he can actually relate to us. And that's the reason why I think that he's so good to the business and what he offers us, because he was there once. And this right here kind of tells you exactly, you know, where he comes from, you know, where it works actually comes from, which is amazing. So it talks about the wraps. This is where the wrap started, and it gives you the information about the wraps. It tells you the different places where you can actually put it on. And believe me, you want to make sure that you tell people where they can put it on, because sometimes people don't know. People don't know, and then people will say, oh, nobody told me where I can put it. So you might want to make sure that you tell them, you know, where they can put it, how long they can put it, what's the maximum amount of time that they can put it, okay? Because when I first originally started with the wraps, they only told me I can wear it for 45 minutes, and I felt robbed that I couldn't wear it for 8 hours or for 3 hours for that matter. So make sure that you tell them that the time that it is. Like Nina said, I love the fact, love the fact that they also incorporated guys in the party pack, because one of the things is that every time a guy will come to the table, they're like, oh, but this is just for girls, you know, and it's not just for girls. And I basically end the line with this, and I said, no, it's not just for girls. This product is for anybody that has skin that's 18 and over. So if you have skin and you want it to time, tone, and firm, then you basically can actually wrap, okay? So it doesn't really matter whether you're a male or a female. You can actually time, tone, and firm any part of your body. But it's always good for the men to see that they're not being neglected, okay? So that's really, really a plus. Then they have the defining gel, which they also added the before and after, which I thought it was actually fabulous. You know, you can also talk about how the wrap and the defining gel are like peanut butter and jelly. I love that, you know, that little message. the greens that they never actually had the greens in the party pack. So like they have the greens, which by the way, I got the chocolate greens and they are amazing. Really, really good. I thought that I was not gonna like it. My son loved it. JP said, Mom, I'm gonna have this with chocolate every day. So there you go. You know, that was a win for me. So it was awesome. So if you guys want to try it, give it to your kids, go ahead. We have the cleanse and it talks about what the cleanse does. So that's amazing. And by the way, if you started new, you're going to be getting this party pad with you in your package. So take advantage, go over, look at it, learn from it, you know, just kind of read it and glance at it, okay? It talks about the thermofit, the lifestyle products, the fat fighters, you know, there's supplements. And, you know, and most of the time, honestly, a lot of people do call it supplements, but I don't call them supplements when I offer it to people. I do actually show them as life products because they are life products. They are your day-to-day life products, okay? So just keep promoting it that way. It talks about the shake, what it does, which I think is also, you know, super, super amazing. The different types of packages, and we need to start learning how to offer these packages. And when you have these, this one-on-one, or when you have your wrap party, make sure that when you're wrapping that person, you're talking to the person that you're wrapping and ask them what their goals are and start writing them down. So that way, you know, what that person should be able to use, or what would you recommend to that person? Always be a listening ear, because people always are telling you stuff, and sometimes we just don't listen. We need to be a listening ear. We need to ask questions, and we need to be able to listen to them, because sometimes, you know, they might not even need the wraps. They might just need a cleanser. They might need just a shake, or they might just need their hair, skin, and nails. You know, it goes back again to just thinking outside of the box, and we're just not wrap. We're more than wraps, okay? Then we talk about the average monthly income, okay? And where do you want to be? As this is where you actually start, you know, talking about, you know, the reason why you joined It Works, and, you know, why you joined it, and what is the amount that you were looking to earn, you know, as in the business, you know, and where do you see yourself from now to 5 years? So this is a great chart that you can actually talk about, you know. And then the friendship, and freedom, you know, it's beautiful. And then you have this page right here where you can say, well, where do you want to go? Do you want to become a loyal customer, or you want to become a distributor? The choice is yours. And you give the point bullets of that person as to what happens when you become a loyal customer, and you go over the 40% retail price, and you go over, you know, the fact that the products come in hand, they come to your house or your job or whatever. You have the perk points, you know, you have the flash sales and all that kind of stuff. And then you can also talk about the distributor as far as, you know, what are the benefits of it. So this is really, really, really amazing. I loved it. And then obviously it talks about the business tools, and some of the parties that we've had and It Works, and they have been amazing, guys. I tell you this much. And this one is shorter because, as you can see, I don't have the actual, but Nina has the rest of it, and it kind of brings in, you know, the skin line. It brings in the lifestyle products. You know, it brings in.
And it gives you a couple of before and afters as well of the skincare products.
Right. It gives you the before and afters.
You have more of these.
And it gives you the lifestyle product, which are amazing. So, you know, it basically is, like I said, it's a combination of the party pad with the yeah, I love that part. With the catalog. So afterwards it gives you everything. And just so you know, now they actually divided it, like, so that they can show like one page, and it's colorful, it's beautiful, it looks amazing, it's attractive, which is great, because you saw how that looked. Now look at this, which is just the page of the oils, and look at that. You know, that looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to view, and you're able to see a lot better. So when you're showing somebody, if you're doing a Zoom one-on-one, you're able to show somebody, you know, like exactly how it looks. So there you have it, guys. I mean, it's very simple. It's not complicated, but the most important thing is, you know, you have to go out there. You have to talk to your friends. You have to talk to your family members. You have to blitz. And honestly, you know, a lot of people say we have to have, I mean, you should have a blitzing day, which is okay. It's to do it for fun, to do it as a team, to do united. We are one team, one mission. But honestly, guys, I tell you this much. I don't need to have a blitzing day to blitz somebody, okay? I blitz every single day of my life. I'm running, I'm blitzing. I'm eating ice cream, I'm blitzing. I'm going to the gas station, I'm blitzing. I am on the line of the bakery and I'm blitzing somebody. And I start off with whatever. Like the one lady that I blitzed the other day, just a couple of days ago, I started off with, oh my God, I love your shoes. Your shoes are fabulous. They look so comfortable. And we just started chatting and we started talking and she asked me what did I do, because she saw me with my green shirt that it said it worked. She goes, what works? You know, and that's how you actually start a conversation. And there really is no need for you to say, oh no, you know, I need to just go have a blitzing day. No, every day it's a blitzing day. Every day it's a blitzing day. If you know that you're gonna be out and about, and if you know that, you know, you're not gonna have time to post or be consistent with your posts, if you're doing your business through your social media, then, you know, find out of different ways. There are different ways. I know that there's different ways that you can actually book your postings from before. You know, just sit down and just book them every hour. Within the hour, you can actually post without having you to be there. So there's many different ways. I'm just going to end this with this, and I'm going to end the recording after that. You started this business because you obviously have a vision. I don't know if you started this business only because you saw that the wraps were for $10. If that's the point, hey, you know, that's okay. I mean, we don't judge. But if you're looking for this business to do something for you, you have to also keep in mind that one of the first things that you need to do before you go around anything that I just said is that you need to write down your dreams and your goals. If you don't have your whys and you don't have your dreams and you don't have your goals, then you're really not going to have anything to kind of push you. We can teach you, we can try to guide you, but we're never going to be able to motivate you. Motivation comes within. You know, motivation comes from within. Nobody's able to do the work for you. We can help you, but we are not able to do the work for you. You know, we're not able to build for you, you know. So the most important thing for you to do is, if you want to start the right way, I would say that one of the first things that you do is that you sit down in a quiet time, you write down your why, and you keep that very focused, very near to you, very near to you. I mean, I have a poster board that says here my why, you know, and I have it written down on my agenda. Write down your goals, you know, write down the reason why you started. Write down what you want to earn. Maybe maybe this is the first month, or maybe the next 3 months. What am I looking to earn? You know, because we can only lead you, guide you, and we can, you know, give you the information that we know that you're gonna need, but we can do the work for you. And then last but not least is, we can lead the horse to water, but we can't make him drink it. So even if we lead you to that point where, you know, where we know that this is what you need, we can make you do it. So just remember that we can lead the horse to water, but we can't make him drink it. So I can lead you, but I can't make you do it. Only you yourself can make it do it. Only you and your why. So guys, you know, I'm going to end this recording with this. Nina, if you want to say something else, you know, but I want to end that with that. I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're here to help you, to support you. Your sponsor is here to help you and support you. This is what we do. The group is here to help you and lead you. We're here to, like, you know, any questions that you guys have, you know, where if your sponsor's not ready to answer you because he or she is busy, somebody will in the group, and that's what the group is all about. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to you know, to ask something. It doesn't matter. No question is a dumb question. So we're always going to be here to support you, but understand something, that even though we're here to support you, we're not here to do the work for you. So
you got to put in your own, you got to put in your part. You know, you signed up for a reason. You know, you needed a couple of extra bucks, you know, because you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, or you're just tired of stretching out, cutting off this, cutting off that. You know, where, you know, the money is there, the bonus is there, you know, but like Erica said earlier, you have to put in the work. You know, we're here to help you and mentor you and coach you and guide you. But at the end of the day, it's your business. And you got to put in your own, you know, your own time, your own work as well. And we're here to help you, but we're not here to do it for you.
Exactly.
For that, you might as well just stay at your regular 9 to 5 and help somebody else build their dreams.
And remember something else. Remember something else, guys. You work your business at your own time.
Yeah.
You are your own boss. So you dedicate the time that you want. You know, like there's nobody that can tell you you have to work from this time to this time. No, this is the beauty of it. Now, if you feel that, you know, you're not ready to build, then don't build. Just put up your clients. Share it with your customers. You know, build in your customers. There's plenty of money out there still with customers, and you can still make money. If you have 60 lower customers and they're all within the $3,000, you know, baseline, you're going to get an extra $600 aside from your commissions that you get. So there's always incentives, and there's always things that you can always add. But
the company's not, what I love about it is that the company is not stingy when it comes to bonuses. They're not stingy when it comes to rewarding us. But, you know, all the bonuses are up for grabs. Like I said, but you just got to put in the work. You got to put in your part. They're not just going to give you the bonus because you joined. Then they're not going to give you a bonus just because you're a good looking person. I'm sorry. You got to put in the work.
Right. The most important thing I think is the communication that you need to have. And this is the reason why I say your goal is very important. Your why is very important. Because if, you know, we don't, at least for myself, you know, I know that I don't like to be like a pituita, like, you know, like I don't like to be there. I don't like to be there. Because I don't need to be on back of you to be able to do the business. I mean, my sponsor wasn't in back of me when I started the business. My upline, which I don't have any more sponsors anymore, my upline, Melody McFarland, she's not behind me to do the business. She doesn't have to be behind me to do the business because I already know what my why is. I already know that I have to succeed in this business. I already know, you know, what I'm doing this for. Okay. So she doesn't have to be on top of me and telling me, Erica, you need to do a training with the new people. Oh, Erica, you need to, you know, no, she doesn't need to do that. She doesn't need to tell me that I need to be qualified this month, because that's not what her job is. You know, her job is to help me when I need the help. But she's not there to push me, because that's not her job.
It's up to you whether you decide to work it or not.
Exactly.
You don't work it, don't expect any money. You work it, expect some type of growth. But if not,
and there's, like I said, there's many ways for you to make money. We just went over like the step to success, because we want to focus on the step to success. We want to be able to teach you the basics, because, you know, as you progress in building your business, you're going to be learning. Every day you learn something new. I mean, every day. I've been in this business already for 4 years, and I learn something new every day. And if you're not learning, you're not growing, really. Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's always, there's always time for improvement. There's always time for us all to learn. You know, I always talk about, you know, like everybody has gifts and talents that we can all share together. And this is why our team meetings are so important, because, you know, Nina can come up with an idea, Sandra can come up with an idea, Diana can come up with an idea, you know, Vivian can come up with an idea, Jose can come up with an idea. So many different people, different cultures, different ways, you know, something that might work for you, you might want to share with the team, and so on and so forth. So, you know, this is what we're here for. And, you know, I don't want to take more of the time. I want to wish you guys a good night. And honestly, I just pray for each and every one of you that, you know, your success, you know, I pray for each and every one of you every day. And, you know, I just want everybody to be successful. My goal in life is not just to like be able to achieve my wishes and my dreams, but also, you know, you guys are, you know, part of my dreams. So your success is my success. And that's what I want for everybody. I want success for everybody. Okay, so I want to wish you guys a good night. Is there anything else that you might want to add, Nina, Diana?
No, we pretty much covered. I mean, with me, I'm good. We pretty much covered everything, and you know, start kicking ass.
Sounds good. Well, we're going to go ahead and post this as soon as we're done. And we're going to post it in the team page. And feel free to make notes anytime that you want. And that will be all. Have a good night.